What is going on, guys? Thanks for tuning in
on another daily vid.
We are hot on this channel. Woo! So guys, thanks for tuning in. I have had a pretty hard week this week. I know. John, don't be so emotional. You're such a little wuss. Oh. But guys, I've had some challenges this week, and I'm sure you have too. And I came up with this message today for you and me because you know what? We are all human beings here. There's no perfect human being out there, but we can all relate to one another on our experiences and learn from one another. So guys, I just want to say you are stronger than you think. You are. You really are, guys. I don't know what you're going through in your life right now. I have no clue who you are if you're watching this, probably. But we all have things that are happening in our life, good or bad. And whatever it is for you, you have to remember if it is bad, and we want to give up a lot of times in our lives, you have to remember you are stronger than you think. And you will make it through this pain of a season you are experiencing. Whatever that struggle that is you're facing, you can make that change. And now I know you're probably saying, John, how do I make this change? I want you to remember maybe in the past, I know this is something that I'm struggling right now, but so many people have probably pegged you that you would fail in your life. But I want you to let that fuel your flame. You might be down today and you might be out. That's okay. Sometimes we need to check out, but you're not the same that you were in your past. You might be down, but you're not knocked out. So get off your back and wipe away all that blood, sweat, and tears off your body. And look in the mirror and take a good view of yourself. This is a newer and stronger version of you. So guys, just remember, when you feel like quitting, remember all those who said you would fail. When you feel like giving up, remember why you started. When you feel like quitting, remember what you're doing it for. When you feel like quitting, remember pain is only temporary and greatness can last forever. I know. That sounds pretty cheesy, but guys, it does hold. So I'll tell you a little backstory here as well. I grew up dumb and broke, basically. And this is the truth. I was dumb and I was broke because I didn't come from the Lucky Sperm Club. My parents lived off the church's food pantry, and I ultimately failed high school and I had to get a GED. What was spoken to me at that time as a young boy and a young man, it took me years to believe more of who I am for myself. It wasn't until my late 20s that it finally clicked for myself. To say the least, though, I have built an amazing life now. I've built a 7-figure empire with my wife, who is also the love of my life, my best friend, and we have donated thousands of dollars to our local communities with charities and everything else in helping to make a difference. And that's why I'm also here on this channel, guys. I could spend my time on making more money today, but I take a little bit of time out of my day every day to come here to speak to you guys, to share my heart, and to relate and help somebody else. Because you know what? I'm not perfect. I'm not no expert, but I have created something and I've done something. And I want to share that with you too, because you know what? That's what my purpose and my why is in this life, is to help others that struggled. Maybe you didn't have the right parents. Maybe you didn't have the right mentor. Maybe you didn't have the right state or country that you were born in. I don't know what your situation is. Maybe you're trying to figure out your gender and that. What gender are you? Are you male, female? I don't know. Maybe you're gay. Who knows? Guys, there's so many things out there that we try to discover who we really are in this life. And I just want to help people discover who they are, on reaching their full potentials, on becoming something bigger and greater, and experiencing a life that they never thought they could have for themselves. So the point of this whole backstory, and I ramble here, I know, is that you don't let others define you on what your reality can be or speak to you of what you're destined for. You know, when I was 16, I was told that I wouldn't even be able to hold a job at McDonald's. Look at me now, motherfucker. So let's get back to it. I want you to remember every ounce of pain that you have experienced in your life. And that pain is building you stronger, guys. You don't grow in the good seasons. Have you ever noticed that you never grow in the good seasons of your life? It's always the hard and the challenging and the difficult times that we grow the most with our wisdom, knowledge, and character of who we need to become on becoming better and be molded into a better version of ourselves for the next thing. And this also goes with if you have a positive mindset with this all. It all goes to shit without a positive mindset, guys. Bad shit will happen to you, but if you have a bad mindset with it, even if you do everything right, you will still struggle mentally. So have a positive mindset. So guys, push through this pain that you might be experiencing right now in your life. Don't let it stop you. Force it to grow you. When you feel like quitting, remember this. Why did you start? Look down deep inside of you and know your why in life. This has helped me so much in my personal life for myself. And guys, you need to know what your why is in life. Because when things get really tough, and they will, trust me, they will, things will get really, really hard for you. And you're going to want to quit and fail. But you need to remember what is your why on holding on. Because that's what it is. Maybe it's hope. Oh, if I just hope I can get through it. But guys, it's a why. Why are you doing this? Why are you putting yourself through mental health? Like, why? Why are you going through risking all your relationships of burning them because you're trying to do something? Why risk it financially that you might lose everything and file bankruptcy? There's going to be some hard times in your life, and you need to know your why. And it could be for many things. It could be for your family, or it could be for yourself on owning some cool things and having some crazy adventures. I'm not judging. There's nothing wrong. Whatever your why is. It could be making a difference in the world, whatever that means for you. Solving world hunger, global warming, or whatever. I don't know. Whatever it is for you. But whatever it is for you, you need to make sure that it's a really solid why. Because when shit hits the fan, and it will, you're going to be, why am I doing this? So make sure it's a good one that you can stick by. Just my 2 cents. And remember, cents adds up to dollars. So make sense. So guys, get back on track and stick to your purpose and your why in life. Remember that the key is persistence, consistency, and discipline over long periods of time. That's what it's going to take. It doesn't happen overnight. I know everybody's like, oh, the overnight success. Guys, it's literally taken me from my early 20s into my 30s to get to where I am now. You're talking over 10 plus years of development. And some people think I just pulled this out of my ass. I think it's because the last couple of years I've grew my presence, not mostly on YouTube, but on Facebook, that people really notice who I am now in the last couple of years. And now I'm on YouTube to try to grow that. So I want you to think about this every single morning now with, you know, your why and blah, blah, blah like that. But I want you to think every single morning, and I've mentioned this thousands of times already in my shorts and comments and my long form content and everything in between, is that you guys need to start journaling every single day. You need to. You need to have a gratitude journal. And then you need to have another journal of all the things you want to accomplish. And then you need to take massive action to that. Look in the mirror every morning while you brush your teeth. Speak them over you every day. Believe it and you will become it. Trust me, I've done it myself. And I still have a list of things to do. And I want to become more. And I know you feel the same. It will help you get through the hardships of your life. So remember to start thinking about every single morning with this practice. And maybe before bed too, to help remind you on why you're doing this as well. But guys, here's the thing. You will make it out of hardships. But how are you going to make it? Are you going to be better or worse? That's up to you to decide. All I'm saying is just remember why you started. You didn't come this far just to quit and fail and say that was it. No, that's not you guys. That is not why. And even though that the world's against you, you can handle it. Trust me, you can. So get your ass back in gear and make a shift. You've got haters, prove them wrong. You got doubters, prove them wrong. You got dreams to move you forward, and don't let them go to waste. So that the thing that you're working on, don't go half-ass on it and let somebody else just take it over because it was easy for them. No. You're not going to let them do that. You go hard with no excuses. You work hard with no excuses. And guys, if it is too hard, no excuses. You're stressed out? No excuses. You have no more money to throw at it? No excuses. You're tired? Oh, you're tired? Boo-hoo. Guys, no excuses. It's too tough? No excuses. Come on, man up. You guys got this. You've got to be ruthless. This is a newer you, a stronger version that you can get back on track with. Stick to your purpose and remember the key is consistency. And guys, remember, the harder the battle, the greater the victory will be. Nothing ever great is going to come if you give up altogether. I know it's hard. I know it's challenging. I know you're tired. I know you want to give up. I know it seems impossible, but you must keep going. Stick it out and you will be glad you did. Guys, I just want to say thank you for watching if you are still watching. If this video has meant something to you today, if it's touched you in some way, or it's moved you, or it's helped you, guys, give me a thumbs up on it. It would mean a lot to the channel, the video, and to me. Guys, if you also think this message will be good for somebody else out there, make sure to share it. Share it to your friends, share it to your family members. Let's pass this message far and wide so others can see it and grow together. Guys, it's been real, it's been honest, and I truly, truly do appreciate you if you're still watching. And I will see you tomorrow.